and sincerity for superficiality, we, the older generation, succeeded because we understood the value of restraint. We knew that freedom without responsibility is chaos. We believed that progress without principles leads to decay. We taught our children to honor their elders, not because they were perfect, but because they carried the weight of experience. But you, the new generation, have discarded these truths. You say respect must be earned. Ladies and gentlemen, in my time, values were the compass of our lives. Integrity was not just a word, it was our way of being. We lived with respect, decency, and a profound sense of responsibility to each other. We valued modesty, not because it was forced upon us, but because it was a reflection of our inner dignity. Women dressed with grace, not for the gaze of others, but to honor their self-respect. Men were gentlemen, not out of compulsion, but because character was their currency. Fear was not weakness, but the guidepost that kept us from straying into paths of ruin. Today, I look upon this modern world with a heavy heart. You, the Gen Z generation, call us old-fashioned, yet in your pursuit of liberation, have you not lost the very essence of what it means to be free? In your race to redefine morality, have you not abandoned it altogether? You expose your bodies and call it fashion, but in doing so, have you left your souls unguarded? You glorify rebellion, yet in your defiance, you forget the value of discipline. You challenge tradition, but where is your foundation? You embrace technology with fervor, yet it isolates you from the simple warmth of human connection. You have not failed because you are different. No, difference is not the enemy. You have failed because, in your quest to break free from the past, you have severed the lifeline of wisdom that bound us together. You have traded humility for arrogance, respect for irreverence, and sincerity for superficiality. We, the older generation, succeeded because we understood the value of restraint. We knew that freedom without responsibility is chaos. We believed that progress without principles leads to decay. We taught our children to honor their elders, not because they were perfect, but because they carried the weight of experience. But you, the new generation, have discarded these truths. You say respect must be earned, yet you give none to those who paved the way for you. You say modesty is oppression, yet you are slaves to trends that demand more exposure and less self-worth. You say morality is subjective, yet in the absence of a shared standard, you are lost in the fog of moral ambiguity. It is not too late. You can reclaim what has been lost, learn from the past, not to replicate it, but to refine it. Respect your bodies, not just in how you dress, but in how you carry yourselves. Honor your elders, not blindly, but with the discernment to separate wisdom from tradition that no longer serves. Seek integrity, for it is the foundation upon which every lasting society is built. You can choose a different path. You can redefine progress not by how much you can take for yourselves, but by how much you can give back. Respect your elders, not because they are perfect, but because they have walked paths you have yet to tread. Respect yourselves, not by conforming to shallow ideals, but by holding true to what is right. Even when it is difficult, you have the power to reverse this moral decay. Seek wisdom, not just knowledge. Pursue character, not just success. Honor those who came before you, but more importantly, honor the generations that will come after you by leaving them a world of integrity, compassion, and strength. Today, I look around and see a world where these values are mocked, where virtue is seen as outdated, and morality is treated as a relic of a bygone era. You, the Gen Z generation, have inherited a world filled with possibilities, beyond anything we could have imagined. You have technology at your fingertips, the ability to connect across continents, a knowledge available in an instant. Yet, despite all this progress, something profound has been lost. You may say, times have changed, and yes, they have. But progress without virtue is no progress at all. Look around and ask yourselves, is this the world you want to live in? A world where relationships are disposable, where empathy is eroded by cynicism, and where self-worth is measured in likes and followers rather than integrity and compassion? Let this not be a condemnation, but a call to action. Let this be the moment you decide to rise above the decay and build something lasting. The future is yours, but only if you choose to make it one worth. Think about this, and a society without values will crumble under the weight of its own confusion. Choose to stand for something greater than fleeting trends. Embrace responsibility, cultivate humility, and rediscover the beauty of living with purpose. Let not this be the lament of an old man, but the awakening call of a soul that sees. Greatness still possible in you. Rise above, dear generation, for the future is yours to shape. Thank you, remember. A generation that loses its moral compass will wander in darkness.